Guys, how are we doing? And welcome back to another video. This is the Fighters Forecast. It is your boy Tenant speaking, and we are here to break down UFC 119 Horiguchi versus Kape. And guys, this is an absolute banger of an Apex card coming off the White House. You'd normally think it'd be low-level fights. There are plenty of guys on this card that have made my list in Dana White Contender Series alums. If you don't know what that means, it pretty much there's a Dana White Contender Series. It happens for about 3 months or so, where there's 10 weeks of fighting. Guys from all around the world they get recruited into this one little promotion called Dana White Contender Series. Pretty much, if you get an impressive win, you get signed into the UFC, and I love watching that because it allows me to create my list of hype trains for that Dana White Contender Series because they will be in the UFC, and there's a bunch on this card. If I'm off the top of my head, I believe it is three people that are from the Dana White series that I actually enjoyed watching and I think is going to be good in the future. There's one from 2 years ago. I think there's two from 2 years ago and one from this year, guys. This is Manuel Kape versus Kyoji Horiguchi. This is Vegas 119. If we look back at last card, UFC White House, you know, did pretty good in predictions. We lost our hammer of the week. That is two in a row. That is uncharted territory for me. So I am, a bit upset about that. I'll get more into it, but I thought Michael Chandler could get wrestling going in that matchup for it to go to round two because that was a second leg. First leg was hoe kick, absolutely free. We tried to find a second leg. I should have gone with my gut and gone Diego Lopez and Steve to start second round, but I wanted to have better value. I thought Michael Chandler would be able to get the wrestling going, and more importantly, I thought Hoofy would take his time more. If you watch Mauricio Rufy in his fights, the guy's very calculated. He does not throw a lot in that first round normally. Normally, he does not. He picks up on his reads. He'll see which way you're dipping your head and how you're moving and how you're guarding. But I guess Michael Chandler was just so horrible that he got his reads in the first 3 minutes, and then he started teeing off and TKO'd Michael Chandler. We were 30 seconds away. It's a pretty disheartening loss because that was an absolute free hammer of the week. What can I say, guys? We're gonna bounce back this week, but first, it is the full card prediction, and like always, we're gonna start from the bottom to the top. First fight on the card, it is Shane Collins against Otari Tanzalovi. Shane Collins, both these guys are making their UFC debut, but Shane Collins is the champion in a different promotion. He is 7-0. He is relatively new and green to the MMA space. Shane Collins is good on the ground. He has good wrestling and he has good volume in hands and combinations as well. Shane Collins here, I believe if he pressure boxes Otari Tanzalovi, he will get this fight done. Otari Tanzalovi has decent takedown defense, decent takedowns, but he spins too much on the feet and he's not as comfortable on the feet either. I believe Shane Collins has decent enough takedown defense in order to beat him. If you guys did not know, Otari Tanzalovi is a 135 pounder that has been moving up to what that is now moving up to 145 on short notice here. He lost to Josias Musasa on the Dana White Contender Series. A very close fight as well, may I add. But Otari Tanzalovi, I don't like him in the striking because he spins too much. He's just doing too much on the feet. He's a good wrestler, but I believe Shane Collins can stuff the takedowns and he can pressure box this guy and back him up. Give me Shane Collins in this matchup. Next fight, we got Leon Shabazian, the older brother of Edmund Shabazian, against Levon Chokeli. Guys, Leon Shabazian is a full-on jiu-jitsu nerd. He is not like his brother at all. He does not have crisp, clean striking. Leon Shabazian is a grappler at heart. He is full-on BJJ. He loves to go for arm triangles and guillotines as well. That is Leon Shabazian's wheelhouse. He is not good in the striking whatsoever. You always wonder to yourself, why has this guy not been in the UFC? Edmund Shabazian's been in the UFC for years now. Why did they not go grab his brother? And the problem is, it's because his brother's not that good. Like I said, he's very one-dimensional. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. Moving on to Levon Chokeli. Levon Chokeli is from Georgia. You've seen there's two Georgian fighters so far. Levon Chokeli is good in the grappling. He can take this guy down if he wants to, but he won't have success on the ground in the jiu-jitsu. The path to victory here is easy. Levon Chokeli is going to stand on the feet. He's going to absolutely take this guy's head off because Levon Chokeli has good striking as well. I like this guy in the 170 division. I think he's pretty good. He's got nice wide hooks, nice 1-2s down the pipe. I think Levon Shakeli wins this fight by knockout. Next fight, we got Michael Aswell Jr. fighting the 1 week turnaround Ilya Taporia. No, I'm kidding. That is Gaston Bolaños. Looks just like Ilya Taporia, to be honest, which is pretty funny. Gaston Bolaños is absolutely clueless on the ground. Probably some of the worst grappling in the UFC, if I had to say so myself. But his boxing is very clean. It is very crisp. Do not let the 8-5 record fool you here, because guys that have beaten him by taking him down, working him down, trying to get the cardio down. Gaston Bolaños in the first round on the feet is extremely dangerous. When you're looking at a guy like Michael Aswell Jr., you're like, this is the fight that's going to be like, okay, does this guy have good fight IQ or does he not? Because Michael Aswell Jr. loves to put on wars. He'll stand on the feet. He'll throw tons of volume here. But the easiest path to victory here is by the wrestling. If Michael Aswell Jr. shoots a takedown, he's going to win this fight like that. Just like that. Very quickly, very smoothly. He can take the pop out of Gaston Bolaños. And then in the second round, he's going to slow down, and Michael can tee off if he wants to stand, or if he wants to take him down again, he'll just sub him. Michael Aswell Jr. here as my pick, but if he chooses to stand the whole fight, this could be very interesting. Next fight, we got Mitch Raposo against Alan Nascimento. This is a very good fight, guys. Very, very good fight. Mitch Raposo, this fight fell through originally. Mitch Raposo, has good grappling, has decent hands. He's well-rounded, to be honest. Mitch Raposo, I like the guy. He's very gritty. He's going to get in your face and bomb away. He has good wrestling defense and offense, but he's fighting a guy in Alan Nascimento who is a BJJ specialist here. The problem with Alan Nascimento in this matchup here is he's not the bigger dude than Mitch Raposo in the frame, at least. Maybe a little bit taller, but the beef of Mitch Raposo here in this matchup is going to cause problems here, in my opinion. Mitch Raposo has good cardio, but Alan Nascimento is absolutely better on the ground. He is a very, very good jiu-jitsu guy. Lots of great front chokes and arm triangles, and is great in position over submission as well if he wants to. Problem with Alan Nascimento here is he cannot strike. Mitch Raposo is definitely the better striker. Alan Nascimento is definitely the better grappler here. And if you guys know me and you've watched the videos long enough, I tend to favor the guy where they can take it to the place they want. If Alan feels like he's having success on the feet, he'll strike. If he's not, he has the tools to take it down to a different position where he, in my opinion, is better at here. I always weigh that into my fight picks here. I like Mitch Raposo, but I am going to pick Alan Nascimento in this matchup. I think he's too good on the ground for Mitch Raposo. Next fight, guys. This is the first fight from my Dana White Contender series, guys. I've been on Andre Lima for 2 full years. Andre Lima in the 125 division is an absolute problem. He's an absolute monster, but he's coming off a long layoff here. His last fight was against Igor Savino. Igor Savino bit him in that matchup. You can see the mark right here. It's actually pretty crazy. If you guys want to go search it up, through the mouth guard, he bit his bicep, and then the outline of the bite mark was there. I was watching that matchup. This guy's been my hype train for so long now. The problem with this guy is not that active. I don't know what he's doing. Andre Lima can get fights. He's good everywhere. He's got good boxing. He's got good grappling. He's an absolute madman on the feet. He's going to charge forward and try and take your head off here. But he's fighting Kevin Borjas here. Kevin Borjas is a guy who's good in the boxing and is not good anywhere else. Kevin Borjas has absolutely disgusting boxing. Beautiful combination, elusive striking techniques where you don't really know where this guy's going to be throwing from. But if Andre Lima is smart here, and trust me, he is part of my Dana White Contender series list. He's going to take this guy down in the first round. He's going to absolutely maul him on the ground, in my opinion. And he's going to get Kevin Borjas out of there by wearing him down. The cardio is going to fade. Then the second round will start. He's going to stand him back up and absolutely tee off here. Andre Lima has beautiful cardio, great technique on the feet, and beautiful trips and takedowns as well. This guy is the real deal in the 125 division, guys. He is on my Contender Series hype train, and I hope he gets the job done, and I know he will. Next fight, we have Vinicius Oliveira against Andre Fili. This is a banger of a matchup in the 145 division. Vinicius Oliveira coming off the loss to Mario Bautista, and do not put your head down here. Vinicius Oliveira coming off Mario Bautista. Mario Bautista is an absolute monster, guys. I've been on that guy for quite a while. He is one of the fighters that was in my perfect card when he beat Damon Blackshear. Mario Bautista is very, very good, guys. So do not take that loss, you know, and be, oh, this guy sucks, because he actually doesn't suck. Vinicius Oliveira has won me tons of money over the course of when I bet on him here, especially in 3-round fights. Vinicius Oliveira has amazing pressure, has amazing cardio in 3-round fights, and he will throw to take your head off. The nickname is Lock Dog, guys, and this guy is an absolute monster on the feet. He has crazy pressure. He throws to take your head off. It's just beautiful to watch here. I love watching Vinicius Oliveira, and I will be cheering for him in almost every matchup he's in. He's fighting Andre Fili here, a guy who is getting older, who's not as good anymore. The chin is kind of gone, but the striking is still there. He's still quick. He still has the power here. He has nice takedowns. He has a nice takedown defense here. But in my opinion, Vinicius Oliveira is going to be too clean on the feet, and he hits too hard. If he catches Andre Fili one time, it is good night. Your lights will be out, and Andre Fili will be knocked out unconscious on the canvas. Vinicius Oliveira here is the pick, and I'm going to go by knockout. Next fight, we have Melsik Bagdasaryan against Murtazali Magomedov. And guys, this is another person on my Dana White Contender Series list, and this is from this season. This is Murtazali Magomedov's first fight in the UFC. This is his debut, and he is a killer. This guy is good everywhere. You guys can see the name. It is Magomedov, which means he is good in the wrestling. The guy has great entries. He knows how to weight distribute, which is extremely important when wrestling in fights. Murtazali Magomedov is a killer on the feet as well. He's got great hands. Excuse me. 1-2 down the pipe. Big hooks on him here. And he loves to go for a low crotch and a shoulder tap as well when he goes for a takedown to see how the guy's going to react. You know, I've been on this guy since last season. You know, he fought a pretty good opponent and he put him to bed. Murtazali Magomedov here is the real deal in the 145 division, and I think he gets this fight done in the first couple rounds. Melsik Bagdasaryan is a nasty striker, but he's got no wrestling here. And if Magomedov is smart, which I think he is, he's going to take him down. He's going to sub him. Melsik Bagdasaryan is going to have no answer for the takedowns. And if this fight is striking, you know, Melsik is better on the feet, but it's not by a crap ton. So, you know, Murtazali Magomedov, in my opinion, is absolutely superb here in this matchup. I think he gets it done by sub. Next fight, we have Christian Rodriguez against Haider Emil. This is pretty much, Christian Rodriguez is the savvy vet. This guy has fraud checked so many people in the UFC. Raul Rosas Jr., you know, all these guys he fights, he fraud checks them because he has fantastic cardio, because he has fantastic game plans and fight IQ. He knows what you're weak at, guys. And that is the key when you're fighting someone. If you know where they're weak, you're going to fucking just take that. And Haider Emil here has no head movement. The guy is stiff as a board. He has not great takedown defense, but he will throw with reckless abandonment. He's never going to quit on himself here. He will quit once the button goes out and if he gets cracked. But Christian Rodriguez here has the better wrestling. I anticipate this guy tries to take him down, to take some of the smoke out of the shots of Haider Emil. Second round could start back up, and Rodriguez can hammer away on the feet when Haider Emil is gassed, or he can take him back down. He's better on the ground. I have Christian Rodriguez here, and I think it's not going to be close. Give me C-Rod in this matchup. Next fight, we have Ion the Hulk Cutelaba against Navajo Sterling. This is the third and final guy Tennant's been on for years now. Navajo Sterling is 9-0. He is a killer in the 205 division. This guy has fantastic striking, one of the best in the 205 division here. You know, trains with City Kickboxing. This guy is a marauder on the feet. He's very, very calculated. He's there for distance management. Great kickboxing as well. Beautiful hands. A nice left hook. A 1-2 down the pipe. He is very good. He's got good takedown defense here, which is extremely important in this matchup here because the Hulk Cutelaba looks for takedowns if the striking's not going his way. And if Cutelaba can't get a takedown here, I think he's fucked. Now, he's looked really good in his past couple matchups. I'm not going to lie to you. Kutulaba's looked fantastic in his past couple matchups here. But now he's fighting a real prospect here, a guy on my list. And you may be like, shut the fuck up. No one cares about your list, motherfucker. Tell me why that guy's going to win. I'm going to tell you why. Because when Ion Cutelaba shoots a desperate takedown, it's going to get stuffed. And Navajo Sterling is going to absolutely light this guy up on the feet. And it's going to be a knockout in the second round. And Navajo Sterling is going to win by KO. That's what it is, guys. Next fight, the main event. It is Manuel Kape against Kyoji Horiguchi. This is an absolute banger. It is a rematch in the making. 8 years ago, these guys fought in a different promotion. I believe it was Ryzen. They fought in a different promotion and they went on a war. These guys do not like each other at all. Very tense stare downs, very tense interactions here. Kyoji Horiguchi here, in my opinion, is the faster guy. He's quicker, and that's going to pay huge dividends in this matchup. He's the better wrestler. He's faster on the feet. Now, Manuel Kape is a very dynamic striker here. He has got the power advantage for sure, but he doesn't have the quickness advantage. Kyoji Horiguchi is going to go bang, bang, and get out of the way. Bang, bang, and get out of the way. Kyoji Horiguchi is one of the fastest flyweights I've ever seen inside the octagon. His footwork is fantastic here. And Manuel Kape, he's made improvements in the grappling. He's made improvements in his head movements since their last fight for sure. You shouldn't really be, regarding that last fight here. But Manuel Kape is not quicker. He does not have the better wrestling. And I don't think he has the better cardio either. I think Kyoji Horiguchi is going to move around the octagon. He's going to chop the tree. He's going to do 1-2s down the pipe. He's going to get out of the way and avoid the power of Manuel Kape. And he's going to shoot takedowns and get them once Manuel Kape is more labored here. Don't get me wrong. I love Manuel Kape. I love watching this guy's fight. I like his mic skills as well. They're pretty funny. I don't really want any of these dudes to lose because they're both very fun to watch. But if I have to make a pick, Kyoji Horiguchi is faster, he is cleaner, he has the better technique, and he has the wrestling and cardio advantage. There's too many things there on the Horiguchi side for me not to pick. So Kyoji Horiguchi is the pick. And guys, that is the full card breakdown. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them down below. Follow the channel. Like the video, comment. You know how the algorithm works, guys. I want to try and get on more people's pages and stuff. If you find this stuff helpful, guys, just share it with your friends and family, and hopefully we can build this channel to something big. I'm going to get more equipment if it's starting to look good, but as of now, this is what we're going to get. We're going to be posting every single week, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.